Okay, so here I am. It's Wednesday night. I'm 1/3 into my MBA, and I thought tonight I would start by telling you a random story about my time in Japan. So I spent 3 years in Japan teaching English in a wonderful small town, and the town was very famous for two things. It was famous for its mikans, or Japanese oranges, and the second thing it was famous for is its pigs, actually. So I arrived in my town to start work in September. I arrived in early August. And lo and behold, I get there, and there is a pig festival. Okay, this is Japan, industrialized nation, very busy, people think flashing lights, skyscrapers, and I'm in my little town, and it's a pig festival. So I go to the pig festival, or summer festival, as some other people call it, but the main point of the festival was the pigs, and I look over there, and there's a corral. What do you think people are doing? I don't know, in Canada we eat pigs. In Japan, before they eat them, they ride them. So, of course, being the token foreigner in town, a population of 9,000, there's one person who's there from overseas. And in Japan, that gains you a bit of notoriety, and you get to be a celebrity of some sort. So, I'm waiting in line, and I've previously pulled a ball out of a basket, and I didn't know at the time, but what the ball actually means was if you got a red ball, you got to participate, and if you got a white ball, you didn't. I pulled a red ball. Now, the red ball meant that I got to try and ride the pig. The poor pig. Anyways, it had been ridden by several people, but the object was to get on the pig and to last as long as you can. So, I see a couple of my friends going up, and I brought a few of the other English teachers from the surrounding towns. And they had a famous announcer from the local radio station or something. And she was asking each of them, oh, where are you from, right? And I just gathered this by the answer, because I didn't speak any Japanese at the time, and they were asking some question, and da-la-la-la. And then my friends would say, oh, I'm from America, I'm from England, I'm from Australia, right? Because I could understand the country in Japanese. So it gets to be my turn to ride the pig, and the announcer comes up, and she comes with the microphone, and she says, "Anata no namae wa nan desu ka?" Which actually means, what's your name? I replied, Canada. So the whole town laughed at me, and for a good 2 weeks I was known as Canada and not Emma, which is my actual name. And I got on the pig and promptly fell off 2 seconds later. Needless to say, the winner actually managed to stay on the pig for a full 9 seconds, God only knows how, and won a prize of about $600 and a big basket of pork. Not joking. Anyways, that's the first story of my time in Japan.